Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round 13 of the ESA Contender League. I am joined once again by Starenab. Say hello.
Hello.
Wonderful. Today we have a match for you between Powerhouse Carbon and Protested GG. Looks like we'll see pretty normal picks from both teams here for the basement site. Church Arsenal, the most, the easiest site to defend and the most common in competitive play.
For sure. I think the one thing I probably disagree with here is that there's no Valkyrie. Instead, they've chosen to take a Pulse. And I know the whole Pulse strategy would be, to Pulse the kitchen, stop them being the hatch. But are this team gonna really fall for that if they know there's a Pulse in play? Would not a Valkyrie be better just to get info on where the team is?
I think that we've seen an increase in the frequency of IQ picks. And I think that has forced Valkyrie players a little bit, at least it's made them more hesitant and electing to choose that Valkyrie and run it. And what makes Pulse so strong for this is that it's not necessarily the I'm going to kill someone with this. It is I'm Pulse and I'm spooky. Like if there's a Pulse down here in this armory, I do not want to be anywhere near that kitchen floor.
True. There's also persistent info rather than Valkyrie, who you have a certain frame of reference, I guess, with Valkyrie, and there is a chance that you can remove all your cams from play.
It's an interesting pile of wood. Twix. Alright. Well, we will see Abana open up the kitchen hatch, and he will look to get the rest of them with his team backing him up. We will see what looks like no roamers here from the defenders. Interesting decision making here, opting to just use the defensible site and have that do a lot of the work instead of trying to get some picks early on. We'll see if that works out for them adequately. We will have a Flog below on the Pulse, looking to see if he can get a Nitro Cell kill. He will not hit his Nitro. He will barely miss Gush and Twix. Twix will find a kill onto Legend on the main stairs. That is the Ella gone this early on. That's a pretty big pick with 2 minutes left to go. Lots of momentum. The Scorpion still very, very powerful even after the update. Nerfing it. No. Interesting flicks. Gush playing in this kitchen looking for anybody who's trying to still play in that armory site. Will not see the Pulse as he will look to not get shot from above. Trillian will find Flock from the site. Let's see exactly where Trillian is. He's behind this mirror window defending from blue. Looks like he got him on the drop. Strong presence here from Protested in the Moto hallway. Let's see if Twix can get a shot on the Trillian here, who was waiting for him to push into. Apparently some really bad FPS going on. Trillian will exchange shots again with Twix. No one really going down just yet. Flag will get a kill onto Gush on the Pulse. There it is. Looks like in the church. Ooh, double kill. Twix and his teammate getting kill onto both. We now see Pulse and Blue up against 3 members of Protested. Plant is going down. The Pulse has his work cut out for him here. Stuck in this armory.
Went down there.
He's got to know, but he can't rotate as easily. Twixer coming around for the flank. Will get a shot on the Flag. He will. Twixer with, I believe, a 4K that round. Very strong
really well played there by Twix. Gotta love that Ash hitbox, right?
Twix and Ainsley with the strong, powerful push.
Ainsley. I particularly loved how they put that pressure onto Jaeger, but Jaeger played it quite safe. He didn't really let himself get picked that easily. But I think the problem there is that he needed to hold that angle so that Mirror couldn't get rushed. And obviously that didn't really work out for them, the amount of pressure he was under from Church. Really, really good push from Twix to get those entry frags that his team needed to get the diffuser down in Church. They really didn't fuck around. They really pushed hard for those sites, and they really used their numbers advantage in the early game to really press the advantage there. I like the concentrated take around Church. A lot of teams fuck about and try and go for a kitchen drop and try and go for a quick plant on B, but it's insanely hard to sort of accomplish that without any real pressure from elsewhere. by the time you've done that, you might as well just go for A anyway. So church is definitely the easier objective to take here.
The concentrated and focused play definitely, as you said, showing its advantages here. They decided on their site and they all worked together and they got it taken over and they were able to just they saw the weaknesses in the defense and exploited them, and it worked out very well instead of trying to attack piecemeal in different directions, which we see a lot of teams do.
No mirror from the defense here, which I think is actually quite good because there's always a twitch. There's always that. You know, the mirror becomes a high-risk play. If you have a mirror, it's good, but if the mirror gets popped, it can absolutely... You can turn the other way completely, and you really don't need that as a defender.
I very much like the decision to play Rook here. Rook, very, very strong at holding these long angles with his ACOG. It's quite difficult to deal with by the attackers. If he's holding, like, for example, the hallway or blue tunnel, it's the ACOG just makes it so much easier for him to do that. Looks like they're not going to reinforce the hatches, at least not the hatch and bar. So we will see a very aggressive play coming out from Legend. Already down the main stairs, will exchange shots with Flock. He's quite low at this point, however, despite being Ella, he will down the bandit. Twix on the Ella will get the refrag from Moto.
Legend getting way too greedy there. He should have just taken his injure and retreated, or either that or aimed at Church. Way too greedy with that angle.
We'll see Twix now move back to the site. He's got his pick. He is rather low. Ella with, I believe, around, I want to say 35 HP at this point. The upstairs, we'll see Buck open up the hallway, getting sight lines for his team, pushing off any defenders wanting to play at the bottom of those stairs. Trying to even possibly bait out the pulse. Anthony on that Rook with the ACOG will get a kill in the Trillion at the end of the blue hall. That's Habana down. 3 members left now for the attackers. 1 minute 25 left to go. You see blue still in this hallway, wanted to get picks, but no members of protested in the area to get picked off. It's like Slash, looking for a push here into the kitchen. Flock will get a pick onto Ainsley from the Moto hatch. Now 3v3. All members of the defense very, very low at this point. 2 of them in the red. Ooh, frag grenade will lit Gush up just a bit, but he will not get killed just yet. Now opting to move away from that hatch and play a bit more defensively. They have successfully cleared out all defenders from the armory here. We'll see if Powerhouse can recognize this and play around it.
All the defenders.
Ooh, Flog will drop the hatch and get a down onto Twix, but he will get refragged. I'm sorry, well, he will get killed himself by Anthony from the blue hall. Now 2 members left of Powerhouse as blue looks to push in through this hallway into Moto. They will hear him break that barbed wire. I don't know if they'll be ready to play around it, though. Twix gets lit up by blue. However, he is not down just yet. Both very, very low, even lower than before. Even Twix will get shot up again by blue. He will go down. Anthony now, last man sitting against 2. He will down the thermite, dropping into... I'm sorry, through the kitchen hatch. Now, Buck going for the plant. Blue, will he get shot up by the Rook? He just barely misses him. Plant will go down. Blue, we'll see the shots coming through the wall. Will he recognize where the Rook is right now? His gun barrel sticking out. Anthony knows where he is. Blue now, just barely missing him. Shots going out. Blue knows where he is from the tracers. He will get picked up. Blue with the clutch. 1v2. Very, very strong showing from Powerhouse.
Really well played there by Buck. I think
Rook
really gave away his advantage there, because I don't think Buck realized that he was in blue, or that Buck knew that he was there. So, Rook shouldn't have pre-fired when he did. He should have maybe pressed the advantage from blue and just gone around the other way where he wasn't aiming. Although Rook has the disadvantage of being 1 speed and very, very loud and fat in that situation. A bit of a mistake there by Twix as well, where he got shot at from bar drop, but he still ran away through where he knew he was going to get peeked from. So, a bit of a mistake there for him.
Let's see if a team can finally win this basement here. Both of them failing to defend it the first time. Let's see if Powerhouse can learn from their previous mistakes, opting to run that mirror again.
I think that's kind of interesting, because this is normally a map where Arsenal goes out, immediately both teams score a win, because it's very easy to defend. But both teams have shown they're very, very capable of attacking on this map. They're very, very capable of playing verticality, and capable of getting onto the objective quickly, which I think both teams definitely shown. They're both opting for that church plant, but not necessarily playing the same way. We saw a lot of aggression early on from both teams. Powerhouse opting instead for a verticality play from Kitchen. It looks like Powerhouse can play this the same way with a mirror in blue and on Church. Let's see how that works out for them, because their mirror on blue got exposed, and it meant that Jaeger couldn't cover the angle well. It looks like he's already lit.
Jaeger very, very low here. I believe he went for a peek outside. No, he got shot from the tunnel, it looks like. Very, very low. He will get reset by the Toxic Bay from Smoke. I very much like the mirror placement in the blue hall. It's a little bit unorthodox, but it can definitely do what is usually very, very difficult for the defenders to pull off, which is hold down Moto safely and not get flanked from other angles.
I agree.
We'll
it's definitely a good mirror,
but
as we saw from the previous round, it did get exposed very, very early on, and there was a lot of pressure on Jaeger from Blue Hatch, from Garage Hallway, and from Moto. So he couldn't hold it, and Mirror just got pushed and flanked. So we'll see if they can hold it a little bit better this time. Looking out for that Twitch drone.
Ooh, on the roam, Ella will find Gush. That's the Twitch down already. That means that the Miro windows will indeed be safe. Legend now on the roam, looking to see if he can get a pick off from the rear. Flock now coming to challenge him. I don't know if Flock is aware that he's roaming now. Flock coming around the corner. He might just barely miss the Ella. He will. Legend with the second kill now this round. Rotating back to sight. That's the Hibana and the Twitch down. That's pretty big this early on. Hibana very, very powerful. Getting those aggressive frags with her 3-speed. With Astral up on the Twix. Twix, a very strong player. We'll see if he can pick up where his team has dropped the Spaghetti.
Well, Spaghetti's very hard to pick up, so Twix might be on for a bit of a challenge here.
He's up that Ash hitbox. He can pick up lots of Spaghetti.
That's true.
5 members of the defenders here still up. Twix and Anthony will both drop the Moto Hatch here, looking for Trillion behind the mirror window. Not really seeing anybody. The Slash will finish off Twix with the Vector. Very, very strong indeed through that mirror window. Anthony will get shot up as well. Anthony down. Last man standing for the attackers now is Ainsley. He's fighting 3 members at the same time. Ainsley will find Slash, but will get immediately refragged by Flog from down the hallway.
Yeah,
excellent
I think the defenders
execution of
really
defense
showed
here.
that if they just hold those mirror windows, they can incredibly powerful for shutting down that Church push. And some beautiful frags from Legend there. Killing that Twitch early on completely won them that round, in my opinion. And Legend did incredibly well to get those frags.
I think that Legend had really good decision making there. He got the kill on the Twitch, and then he recognized that, okay, nobody's covering this area right now. So he then pushes up the ladder and then gets the rotation pick as well, and then does not get too greedy, rotates back to sight, recognizes that, okay, I got 2 people, I need to not get too greedy. And that was, as you said, that absolutely won them the round. Like, that timed aggression did amazingly for his team, and it just frustrated the attackers. It flustered them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Notice on the defense here, we're seeing a
Mirror
Echo
this time as well.
and a Valkyrie and a Mirror. Yeah, completely different.
Lots of
strategy
information
here.
gathering, but no pulse.
Looks like they're gonna copy the strategy from Powerhouse. They've learned from their mistakes.
They apparently
and
like it.
They're liking that mirror window, and can't say I blame them. Very, very good mirror window. Very, very potent. Completely shut down their attack, and I would say it's a copy. And also, you know, there is that risk from Twitch, but I think everyone's aware of that risk now, and I'm going to play a little safer with these. But it's very, very easy for Twitch
And
to
you
get
jinxed
that
it.
one Ash.
Flog will already
Church.
take out one of the mirror windows. That's pretty big.
There's the
Church
spaghetti.
down.
It's all over the floor of
There's
Church.
the spaghetti
How are they
all
going to
over
pick it up?
Church. Oh, look at that angle. All the way to the main stair doorway from Blue Hall. That's really, really strong. Gush will get a spawn kill onto Trillion. Sorry, not even a spawn kill, just an early kill onto Trillion from that main bar lobby. That's Habana down already. She didn't get any of the hatches, did she?
No, but
Okay,
they did
no,
reinforce
they're
hatches again.
going to be able to get 2 of the hatches, but not The arm, no, Thermite will secure that. Okay, so they won't be able to hub onto the hatches, but they will get them nonetheless without those reinforcements not getting allocated to those hatches. Blue playing much like he did previously, opening up that vertical play, wanting to push the defenders off of the aggressive posturing below the stairs. And then look to push down. No, he's going to go back open. He's going to go back up and open up that floor. This very strong angle from Ainsley. We'll see if he can make that work onto the main stairs if they do opt to push that way. Church, despite the mirror window going down, is still very defensible here, all the way from the blue hall. And with that Echo drone, Nitro Cell will get a kill onto Legend. That's the Ash. I'm sorry, but that hitbox will not save you from explosives.
Those are some very, very big picks early on. Let's see if Powerhouse can really take this back with that Book. I think Book's a really, really strong player here.
From the aggression from the Valkyrie.
As I say it, Valkyrie runs
blue
up the stairs and shows that Book doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Now he's opting to play up here in the kitchen, hoping to throw off an attacker. I wonder if he notices that the diffuser is there. I can't tell if he saw it as he ran past. I don't think he did. I think he's just playing here to throw somebody off. Gush will find Slash now. Last man standing is Flog on the Twitch, and he will get picked up by Ainsley on the blue hall.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it was the mirror windows there, but there was some really, really good plays there from the Valkyrie.
That information from the Valkyrie camera is just so powerful.
This is why I say, I know you're saying about IQ picks, quite getting loads of more IQ picks because of the latest updates, but is it really that powerful? Do we really see that many IQs in this league? I don't think so. I can't remember the last time I saw an IQ in one of these games. So, looking for an interesting strategy from both teams here.
Glass and Fuse. And a Mountain. Where are we?
But, yeah, the Glass, the Fuse, that's certainly interesting. I guess I sort of see it for this site. Fuse can fuse from above and stop the peaks onto
the Fuse, the Glass, and the Montaigne suggest to me that they're going to be going for a plant in the B. Into B. Yeah. Because just like planting in this East door with the Montaigne to block the Glass smoke and the Fuse to make sure people have to get off the site, it's too perfect.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's really the meta strategy right now, just to get onto B and plant with a shield. A Fuse is definitely an interesting pick here. The Glass to hold those long angles is definitely helpful. I'm wondering if Glass is going to hold the other window while Monty plants from Kennels.
Oh, that is tragic. Slash misplaces his mirror window. He will not be able to double mirror that wall. It's not quite what they wanted to do. Oh, yeah.
Is he going to smash it open, though?
I think that this plan was to open one of them, but it's just not going to work out now.
I feel like even if he had done it that way...
Looks like... I can't tell if that was a Twitch drone or if that was him opening that up. I think it might have been him opening that up. Yeah, Montaigne already at this door. He is coming to knock. Ooh, will he be able to get the Echo drone, though? No, he will just miss it. Trillian will get out of there. Blue holding the tight angle on the smoke.
Here comes the Twitch drone.
Twitch drone getting frisky. Will get the Echo drone just as Blue gets off his camera. With 2 minutes left, Echo drone already down. That is pretty good timing.
Seen the monster playing PWR here with smoke.
Yeah, they're going to be clearing out any possibility of ADS, making sure that is safe. The flashbang Fuse charge combo, very, very potent. Let's hope Fuse does not kill his teammate. He will not. Upstairs, Twix will go down, as well as Legend on the flank. Montaigne has very strong control of this site. Flog not ready to fight the Montaigne. Trillian will team kill him as he tries to fight Flock, and he will not be able to get the kill onto Montaigne himself. Montaigne getting the aggressive melee kill onto Trillian. Last man standing is Slash. He has a 3 armor. There is not a lot he can do at this point. He'll get pushed out by Gush.
Yeah, I think Tyrillian was confused because he didn't quite manage to melee the Monty there. Or I'm not sure, maybe on his screen it said that he did.
Maybe.
But either way, that Monty aggressiveness really paid off for him there. Tyrillian getting the team kill. everything really went his way there, and he really pushed aggressively there. Especially loved that the fuse plays. Really, that is actually a very good way to play that site. Think about it. Fuse can really force everyone off the site just in time for a plant.
It's so hard to deal with.
I think the only way really you want to contest this is just from runouts from kennels. It's a really easy place to run out from. You've got 3 areas. You can run out of side room, you can run out of garage, you can run out from above.
With the fuse forcing you out of the Bravo site, like your best thing to do to defend that is to have the either a mirror window and an open wall, or a double mirror window to just make it more difficult for them to push in through this wall, because you cannot play inside. You have to hold it from here. And since that just didn't work for them, it was really difficult for... It was very, very difficult for Powerhouse to make that work. And we just saw it completely fall apart once that smoke fell. Montaigne just walking all over everybody. Valkyrie camera will most likely get thrown out here towards... No, it's going to get thrown up close, I think? I think it's where I saw it to get thrown. Like up... It looked like she threw it like up.
Yeah,
and, up
there needs
the
to be like an X-ray or something for those black eyes in the spectator.
That would be excellent. I wanted to see. Yeah. Oh well. It's out there. It'll give his team information. We know it's there. Flock using that to see where people are at. Gush will move upstairs to stop a potential fuse play. However, there is no fuse on the enemy team for him to deal with, but there is a Blackbeard.
Yeah, kind of interesting. The Pixar. No shield.
Ooh,
is my main concern.
Barely missing getting his back shot up by Legend as he runs back down that hallway. That was really close.
I mean, let's look at your options here for attacking the site. Really, I think the main two are going for a shield B plant in that door from Kennels, or going from Strip Club. And this looks like what they want to do is Strip Club. People playing upstairs is kind of interesting, maybe to force them off the hatch, but not really making much progress there.
See this Valk camera up here on the corner pocket. We'll see that both walls are opened up, and we'll be able to protect the plant if Powerhouse does not spot this out. Blackbeard holding down the strip door rotation, preventing people from trying to run up here on to the pool table platform. It does look like upstairs the attackers might have control of that. Let's have a look here. No, Flock and Ainsley will still control the upstairs hatch. That means that this strip push will not... It's just not possible until they're dealt with. Control of this hatch, meaning that you cannot plant anywhere on the pool table platform. Gush getting very lit up, along with Slash as well. Didn't quite see when that occurred, but we'll assume that it was with each other. Does look like Gush still playing all the way over here. And then Twix going for this kill through the garage wall. I like this play, but it does not appear that he will see anybody that it can work against. Powerhouse just kind of stalling out now with 40 seconds left. Without control of that hatch, really, they will not be able to make that plan happen. Blackbeard will get picked off by Anthony's Nitro Cell. Very, very strong play here. He will get picked up by Slash over on the aggression. Slash not getting hit once. Ainsley above will find Legend being backed up by Flock. Well, just fuck. That shotgun will blow him away. Not prepared to have a Legion on the right as he jumps through that window. Ainsley will aggressively push around the corner and wrap up Slash. Defenders will win round 6. We are on match point 4 protested here.
Yeah, I think the main issue there was that they weren't able to pick up Legion playing on the hatch. And if you can't get control of the upstairs, you can't push from Strip Club because the hatch is right above that push. There was no shields, there was no real opportunity to go and flank around and do another plan, or to really play aggressive defense. Blackbeard didn't really have any angles to hold when they're already upstairs. And you gotta really think, well, what are my options here at the end of the day?
With that hatch above the hatch on the roof, there should be no way for like Flock to play in that room. It just shouldn't work, and I'm not sure why Powerhouse didn't abuse that.
I
as
think
heavily.
it
'Cause,
wasn't.
like, if they're going for a strip push, they have to take that hatch. Like it's so crucial to make that push work.
Yeah, for sure. But I think even if they had taken the hatch, that Legion would have just wasted their time and run around upstairs like he was already doing. So, I mean, he had impact holes everywhere for
possible.
rotations. And also, he did have a shotgun, so, you know, he could have maybe, you know, predicted the breaching charge going down on top and shot up and got, you know, a triple kill. Who knows? I like to think that's what would have happened.
Yeah, of course. Just aim up, fire once, 3 members of the enemy team dead.
Exactly.
Yes. With shotgun pellets headshot.
I'm liking this
Thermite
blitz.
charge. Yeah, I like the decision to play blitz.
Here's what's gonna happen. Here's my prediction. Blitz is gonna sprint down dirt tunnel and get a 5k.
Okay, don't you mean that he'll blitz down dirt tunnel?
Oh, I like that wordplay. Here we go. Here we go. It's gonna happen.
I just want you to know I put on sunglasses when I said that. He will. He will have to fight blue for this ground here. Toxic Babe already getting utilized with only about 45 seconds off the clock. That's pretty big to make Smoke use these this early on. Anthony's just gonna make him waste as many of these as he can. There's really not a lot Smoke can do at range with the kit that he has at his. Ooh, almost getting shotgunned on the hands. Will pick up blue.
Here comes 4 more.
Here comes 4 more. Here he goes. Smoke grenade down now. Will they just give that up, I guess? He got his pick.
Yeah.
The sprint
Smoke's
shield.
pretty big this early. I'd be content with that if I was Blitz playing on my own.
Ooh, Legend will pick up Gush from... Ooh, wait, from the upstairs, was it? I didn't quite see where that came from. Because I'm a blind man. I see now, on the main stairs. I understand. Ainsley will get downed as well by Legend. Excuse me, he will get picked up as well. Anthony, the low Blitz, now pushing down these main stairs, hoping to get a kill. A revenge kill onto Legend. We'll see if he can find that man. Clicks will be attempted to be reset, and they will succeed.
Only 1 minute left on the clock.
Playing a dangerous game with that SMG. It'll work out for them. Ash now has a reasonable amount of HP.
Well,
Looks
Ash
like
can't be hit
Anthony will be
anyway.
reset as well. Oh, that's fair. Well, then how did they reset him?
Well, with great skill.
Someone shot Ash. My immersion's been broken. Ooh, but Legend, his Ella mine will go off and tell him that Twix is right up there, but he will not be able to get the kill onto Ash, as he will back off from that, not wanting to fight the Ella up close with that Scorpion. Very difficult to deal with. Anthony will now blaze the trail, or he will move back up and look to go for the hatch, maybe? Ooh, beautiful Nitro Cell from below. Flog will go down. He will also get the kill on Twix as he drops. Anthony, last man standing for his team, just not enough time remaining. Will win the knife fight, but Trillium will shoot him in the back and secure the round for his team.
Well, if you think about it, Blitz got all of the kills that round, so... Think about it. Maybe my prediction was sort of correct. But either way, pretty well played there by Blitz. I think that the attackers just wasted a lot of time upstairs. Smoke used a lot... Well, he used his canister, and then he got killed for it.
I'm surprised that they didn't use that early smoke kill to aggressively take control of that dirt tunnel. I'm not sure why
that
the Blitz gave that up.
Was quite lit already, and he didn't want to push on his own, and the rest of his team had already taken control of the upstairs. So he just wanted to push from his team. Really well played by Ella, however, quick peeking, pre-firing that those stairs. Kind of a weird play though by the attackers to really want to push those stairs that early on.
See where
Yeah, especially one by one. I think there were just a lot of weird mistakes in plays there from the attackers. Things that they really shouldn't have done, and they know that they shouldn't have done. Ooh, but that drone will see that black eye. Will know exactly where that is.
I like that spot though for the black eye camera. It's rather difficult to see. Very rarely will someone look behind themselves as they move into that meat locker.
Oh, definitely, definitely. really, when you're looking for black eyes here, you're looking sort of pipes area. That's where I normally put my black eyes, but yeah, I really like that from Flock. Ah, yes, perfect for the nitro.
Yeah, prepping that Macy Nitro trick. I see. Getting
But
frisky
however,
with
that
it.
drone, I'm pretty sure, did see that black eye then. So we'll see.
I wish
if
to
he
live in a
had
world
to
where it
see
has not happened yet. Early on, the Ash will get a pick onto Gush. He will not remain to be successful on that aggressive play on the stairs. Aggressively push down. The Mira will see him and back off. Ooh, deflection. Ooh, almost hitting Ainsley with. Oh, that could have been really dirty.
Mere inches from death.
Mere inches from death. You will recognize that the Mira window is there and back off from that push. However, the early pick on the yellow though, it's pretty significant. 2 minutes left. He bought his team quite a bit of time. Looks like he will now opt to push down the blue hallway. See what he can get from this. Hopefully we'll be able to neutralize the mirror window in that, however, it does look like it's been twitched already. Frag grenade, or I'm sorry, a nitro cell will down and then finish off Slash on the thermite in the kitchen. Aggressively, Legend will get a kill on the Flock, but will immediately be refragged by by Anthony on the Echo. Be able to see that push on his drone. 2v3 in favor of the attackers now. Flog will get a kill on the... No, he won't get Anthony. He was waiting for him. Did not, however, land his shots. A downed Flog on the upstairs. Not really able to do a lot against Anthony now. Blue and Flog now 2v2. Have to see if they can secure overtime for their team. If they are not able to make something out of this round, that is the map in favor of the defenders. Ainsley will finish off Flog with the Vector. Very, very hard to deal with in that close a proximity. Now, Echo Drone will most likely see the drop happen here. No, he's moving it. He won't see the Buck coming in. Buck's just walking across his face!
What? Oh my god. Echo realizing
no words.
that Buck had
That
just
is...
stepped on his face.
Oh
and
my
gone,
gosh.
That's a Buck.
In his defense, he probably just like saw his legs and assumed that he was a dead body. Like that's what I would have done, most likely in that situation. But that is unbelievable that he was just kind of laying there. And oh my goodness, that's got to be heartbreaking for Powerhouse.
Something I was confused about that. Did Twitch take out that blue mirror and then Ash got killed from it because she thought it was still closed?
I'm not sure if Ash got killed through the blue mirror because she thought it was closed. I think she just like she fought the Valkyrie and then got immediately shot in the flank because the Echo Drone saw her run across.
Okay, can you give me 2 minutes before we start the next map?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have overlay stuff to do anyway. So bank is over here. Bank. Yes. Wonderful. Do we switch? Let's see if you switch. Let's have a look at the pen. Powerhouse defend. No, it says you still defend. No. Let's fix the overlay now because we are professional here. There we go. Overlay works. Hello, chat. 4 minutes ago. As soon as Sternab returns, we can probably get this game going. It doesn't look like I've dropped any frames, which is great. Internet's not dying.
Okay, I'm good.
Hello.
Fine.
Let's see if people are ready. Somebody had to go walk their hamster. Let's see if he's done doing that.
Well, yeah. And pick up the spaghetti, don't forget.
And pick up their spaghetti. That's right. That's right.
There's a lot of spaghetti dropping in that round, in that map.
Right, well, Powerhouse is ready. Let's make sure. His hamster got a good workout. We did it. We did it, team. All right, let's go.
He's buying fruits and stuff.
Yeah.
What map are we on? Bank.
Bank.
Yeah. I like this map. I like Bank.
So you could say that this map has a lot of interest. Haha.
Yeah.
No, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I
ladies
was
and
trying to
gentlemen, we
think
are
of
on.
an equally memey response.
I see.
There's a glass.
You gonna make me pay for that?
Maybe later. I don't like these attacker picks. I'm really confused at what's going on here.
I mean, I like the possible innovation. You know, I mean, overall, the attacking team is pretty standard, except for like maybe the glass. So it's not too out there. Like Jackal's very, very strong on this map because he's great at neutralizing roamers.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much ground for them to cover, and Jackal's just like, okay, we're gonna find him, and okay, we found him. Now he has to run back to site, or now he has to fight for his life. So because we now can just wall hack his face. We'll see Powerhouse look to defend the basement, much like the last map. Basement, much the strongest site on the map.
Something I would like to talk about here is
Mm-hmm.
Penta have been trying a new strat on this site where on the north wall of A, they shotgun blast out the bottom of the wall, but they don't do it completely. They leave like a small line and leave the pillars intact.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that they can't put a breach charge on the wall.
Interesting.
Apparently this is allowed in ESL,
Yeah, I could see it.
so it
I
sort
like
of gives
that.
the defenders an edge.
That's clever. I like that. Well, we'll see.
Well, Penta are the best team, so...
Twix already very, very low here to Tyrillian. Very strong push, aggressively pushing up into this garage. Julian will find Gush, but will be very, very low on his rotation back to site. Twix will find him in return. However, the Ash will remain to be quite low. And now the defenders are aware of the push. Twix will get wrapped up by the Ella. Scorpion will just rip into him in that close quarters. Habana charges will attempt to be taken out. However, I'm not sure why he didn't just use the SMG for that. It will disrupt the regularity of the Habana charges, but they will open up the wall like they wanted to. Anthony will find Blue, the Goliath sniper, just very, very strong. Slash will refrag Blue through the Habana hole. That does work both ways, gentlemen. 2v3 in favor of the defenders here. Ainsley will probably back off from this. No, he's going to commit. He has the fuser and he's going to commit. Well, let's see where Flock is headed. Flock is upstairs wanting to push into that main lobby, get something else going from a separate angle. Back down below. Ainsley still trying to make a kill happen on that push. However, I don't think it'll work. Yeah, okay, he's going to back off from that, I think. Yes?
Yeah, there's still plenty of time on the clock. They have time to rotate to somewhere else. And with Habana, they still have a lot of options here.
Just the concentrated garage push has... Okay, I'm going to not give everybody epilepsy by watching that. I like the unorthodox, like, hard garage push here. Because we really haven't seen it before. But
I think Jaeger getting that pick and playing garage, which is also unorthodox, like, don't really see defenders playing garage because no one expects the garage
Ainsley
push
will get
rate.
let up by that. I like the innovation, but there's a reason we haven't seen it before. Just because it just bottlenecks you so much. Legend will get a kill onto Ainsley now. Last man standing is Flock by that open area. People get lit up by the Scorpion. Still not able to secure that kill. He will back off with the pistol now. Grismont Mine will stop that Habana's push in its tracks. Still 3 members alive for the defenders now. Flock has to find all of them in 15 seconds. It's not looking good for the Habana here. He's going for the hot drop.
Yeah.
He's going for the hot drop. Meme me, daddy. Meme me. And he will drop into essentially 3 members as the Ella comes to flank him from above.
I think, yeah, as I said, you know, as you said, I really like the innovation with the garage drop. I really like things that potentially going to break the mare. But, no.
If I see a ban glitch, I'll tell you get banned.
But I think the problem is with that is, yeah, it's very bottlenecky. I'm thinking maybe Hibana and someone else, possibly someone like Smokes, like Glass or Flashes, someone who can support Hibana, just opens up that bolt to stop Mirror from playing there. And then the rest of the team go for the B push with like a Monty or something like that, something that's more traditional but mixed in with a meta breaking strat, where you're forcing her, you know, Mirror off of her windows, and you're forcing the defenders to play in very weird spots if they want to try and hold that site.
Twitch Throne being an annoying little scamp against the Mirror. Ooh, it looks like they're gonna want to put maybe a Mirror window down facing that window, maybe? There's gotta be a reason why she's up there. Fog's Drone will just look to hide and wait to see what the Mirror decides to do.
I'm liking Flog's very sneaky Twitch drone here.
I'm liking it too. So it does appear that we'll see a lot stronger presence on the upper floor than we saw from Powerhouse. Yeah,
this mirror placement could go
I like this mirror placement, but if the Twitch drone just comes around that corner and gets it, then just the whole strategy's messed up. I'm pretty sure it survived, didn't it? I think it survived. I'm not able to see through the desk to find out, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. But I like this because in a lot of cases, will throw teams off because they just don't expect that strong of a presence here. Already a Toxic Babe will go down here on the basement door. Slash immediately will open up that wall, give his team that option. This is very much the counter strategy to this stronghold and open area. Just try to quickly get a plant here onto the A site, and we'll see if Powerhouse can make this work.
Is the server hatch open? I can't see.
Server hatch is closed.
But it's soft.
But it's soft, but it is closed, and Legend is looking for that rotation. So they'll have to fight Legend for that hatch, and then at least his team will be able to know. Surely, Tyrillian is with him as well. That hatch does not look like it'll be taken out anytime soon. However, it does appear... Nope, Twix is still there. So, okay, so Twix and Flock are still on the roam. They won't necessarily go down that easily. And also, Twix on the long angle here, prone in the hatch, will possibly be able to get a shot from the long rotation. Flock will go down to Legend as he wants to push into the open area. Gush will get a refrag on the Flog. That is the Twitch down. Means that the mirror windows that are still alive are indeed safe. Blue and Slash each get a kill for themselves. Legend will peek around the corner and get a kill onto the castle. Twix is not prepared. One member now left for the defenders. He's not in a position where he can make anything happen, and Legend will find him from the hatch. Wonderful push from Powerhouse, just disabling everything.
Yeah. Legend particularly showing off. Hey, show him in the deck.
Rude.
Just like Robocop.
Rude.
Yeah, Powerhouse really showing that they know how to counter that strategy, and also Twitch being able to call out that strategy almost immediately with her very stealthy drone. Not looking good here. Not looking good at all, but if they bring this will be a third map, which... what's the third map?
Third map, I'll have to look at the Discord for that.
If they can bring in some decider, I think Powerhouse has a chance here.
I mean, like they played really well. They played really well on the other map. They just got narrowly defeated by their own mistakes. Essentially, is what I'm going to call it.
And also by Protest stealing their strats with the mirror windows.
Yeah. That's an international crime, don't you know?
That's intellectual property.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
No, see, it's fine. They just have to pay them because they used it after the game. Yeah, that's how it works.
That $200 because that's the tournament prize.
Oh, of course.
I'm liking the duck. The duck on defender.
The doctor is in.
I think if you
I like the
if
smoke
you
opening
wanna-
up all the hatches as well, because that
Yeah.
just the threat of rotation does so much against, like, just to the heads of attackers.
if you wanna dock on, then it sort of like encourages you to play a bit more aggressively. Because if you get lit, you're like, I don't need this kill. I can just pull back, get docked, and I can go back in. Right. So.
Yeah.
You're
It's
okay
appear
there, I
that
suppose?
Ainsley will want to push into the open area here on the Thatcher. He's looking for enemies. He's not quite seen anybody just yet. Upstairs, we do have Legend on the Ella. We'll possibly get a flank off here. I don't think he has any knowledge of what's going on below me. He just kind of has his ears. Ooh, Ella mine will go off. He's in now on the right prone. He will get spotted up by the drone. He will back off from that into 2 members of the attackers here. The Scorpion has lots of bullets, but he does not have enough for all 5 members. Legend will however get a pick onto Ainsley as he backs off from that. Very, very low. He'll barely make it back to sight. He just got away with murder. Literally.
Legend proving his namesake once again in this map.
Over Baby's first, Glaz will get a kill onto Tyrillian. Evening things
now we're
up
seeing-
all the way in the basement from the top floor hatch. She was not prepared for that. Okay, well, it looks like the attackers do have a strong presence now in the open area. They had to pay with the life of their Thatcher for it, but Thermite will use both of his charges here to open up this wall. Slash on the Doc. This is where Doc likes to be, that ACOG on the long angle. Lots of places for her to peek out. Very, very difficult to push into if he plays this well. He will over get flashed. That will give the attacker some breathing room. I don't know if he will be able to hear them push in, or at least be able to try to get the plant off. Anthony will now move around on the flank. Try to catch the Doc off guard. This is also where Glaz likes to be. Through the smoke. Doc just does not. He was not able to defend against that. There's nothing he could do because the Glaz can just see him through smoke. That means that the Doc will get pushed out. The attackers should have a really strong presence now in this site. Gush with the diffuser will die trying to push into Legend and Blue. That might just have thrown the round for his team, as it is 3v2 and they have diffuser. However, Anthony has something to say about that. He will get the kill onto Blue, and now the Claymore from Flock will find Legend on the flank. There is now just a low flog against 2 members of Protested. Waiting to hear that plant. Anthony will get him through the desk, and that'll wrap up the round. Anthony with, I'm not. How many kills was that? Was that
I think
4?
that was a 4K. Yeah. So you got the Doc. You got someone who was in basement. You got Bandit.
Oh no!
Was that 3 then?
Oh no!
Did he get smoke?
Sternab.
Not sure.
Alpha spelled series wrong.
Alpha, no. See, and now
Alpha,
they've
no.
picked Tachanka because
And now
of
they've
what you've
picked
done.
because of what you've done. Because you spelled series wrong, they picked it. Oh, never mind. Now they're on Frost. This is not season 1, Twix. Stop that.
He stopped it. He picked Tachanka. He probably said something to team chat like, "Hey guys, shall I meme on them? They'll get really triggered over it." And the rest of his team told him to shut up because they're losing 2-1. In this basement hold, no mirror.
No mirror.
No mirror in this basement hold.
I'm interested to see. It looks to me as though that instead of using the mirror window, we're just going to have a Rook playing with the ACOG all the way from the B bomb and try to hold that plant off. Both strategies work out very, very well. I think this one's harder to deal with just because you can't open up this wall or open up the hatch and neutralize the mirror.
My problem with this
It's just different
strategy is
strengths.
that without the mirror, without a Valk, without an Echo. Oh no, they have Echo, sorry. Without a Valk, without a mirror, without a pulse, you don't have that much info to go off. If the Echo drone goes down, then you have no info whatsoever. And that is something that's going to be detrimental to a defending team, especially one that likes to play aggressively.
We'll see Slash wanting to drone this out. You will see Flock wanting to play here in the servers. That will slow down Thermite's ability to gain control of this server room early on.
Yeah, seeing a much more conventional strategy here.
I see.
Is Twix allowed to do that?
Yeah, he's allowed to do it. Like he's not glitching it to where you can't go through it. He's just putting it there so it's harder for them to get through.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So like,
I like
being
that
much
though.
more
It's
conventional
clever.
strategy here.
It makes it significantly harder for them to rush down those stairs and push into Flock. So he only has one angle to worry about. Flash's drone will spot him out. He will back off from that Flog. We'll get a kill onto Ainsley. Already the Ella will go down. We'll see Blue on the main stairs as well, just locking down these roamers. That Echo, very, very potent indeed. Legend will now drop in. They're able now to get both of these hatches open with the Hibana charges, and they will do so now. That's a ceiling. With both those Hibana charges doing their work, significantly harder for them to defend that where they want to. Flock will find a kill onto Legend now. However, he will pay with his health quite a bit for that. Now running down the main stairs, Twitch will find Trillian with the C1 now. Flog just barely missing Twix as well. He's not able to vault through that like he wants to. That so good. Slash will wrap up Twix, however. Not ready for the Thermite to come from that tunnel. It's not a shield glitch. You can jump over it. Yeah, you can vault. What? Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, that's not a glitch.
Book just trying to cry.
Well, they've got 40 seconds left to finish off their attack. They are even now. Flock is very, very low behind that main desk. However, Gush with the long angle. Very, very difficult to win that fight when when the Rook just hides behind that bomb.
Pixel Peak, pretty
Yeah, the
brutal.
Pixel Peak will get the Buck killed. Super hard to deal with here. That Rook is playing. I'm going to assume that that's not there on his screen. No, I'm pretty sure it is there on his screen as he's trying to break it right now. Slash will get hit by the Elamine. He will try to go for the plant, but he cannot finish it off. Defenders will win the round. The Frost Mat to end it as that poor man.
I think there might be something wrong with the game because Ash got headshot in that round. I didn't think that was possible. Might have to rehost.
We'll have to check our equipment.
Yeah. And I was really confused
Maybe
by the
we've
defender
sacrificed
picks
enough
there, but
goats.
it did work out for them. It did work out for them very well. Yeah. The server hold went on for so long that the attackers, and there were so many picks as well very early on. Legend going down. Oh.
Powerhouse left. What happened?
Rehost.
Okay. Sure. That was 2-2,
I guess
right?
they took me seriously.
Apparently. What
Yeah,
happened?
2-2.
Why are we rehosting?
Powerhouse to defend. I'm not sure. So easy. Victory by surrender.
Let's find out what's going on exactly.
If you wanted to know, Intero chose to play zombies with Macy instead of watching us.
That's fine, so would I. Let's find out. We're talking to Alf, okay. Do an intermission, okay. We're on an intermission. After the rehost, we're back now. Hello, people.
Alpha sounding as depressed as ever.
Oh, it's kind of annoying that a rehost didn't need to happen. So just assume that we're 2-2, for those of you that are still watching. We're 2-2 right now.
Okay. Mirror pick, pretty standard. Mirror smoke, yep. I mean, that is the meta strat for defending this site, right? That is your play safe.
Oh yeah.
Mirror, vault, yeah. Like,
Pretty
I'm
standard
wondering
coming up from
now
Powerhouse.
if they're just gonna go for rush garage again
Maybe.
and try and play it a little bit safer this time, and like, you know, properly drone it and probably like play safe. Not a rush per se, but you know, just playing garage with just a couple people with a banner, maybe a glass there to hold that long angle into B site. I think could be pretty potent here. Okay.
Pretty standard overall coming out from Powerhouse. They've got the hatches. They're playing pretty safely on the site. Flog will look to roam, it looks like, on the Bandit. Very, very strong at that. See if he can get any picks off. Ainsley on the Habana. Now moving in with the support from the Glaz here. Also looking to get control of the upstairs. Already, we'll see Twix and Legend want to get into a fight. Legend will immediately shoot the Jackal in the face. That's Twix down already. Ella will now look to back off from that. Now that he's got his pick, apparently he was told hallway was clear. That is unfortunate.
Beautiful call-outs there.
Yeah, Flock will get hit by the Grismont mine. Legend knows where he is. Go for the wall bang. He will not quite get it yet. He will now get pushed by 2 and a drone.
Pixel.
Drone will spot the L out. He will now have to back away from that. It does appear. The Grismont mine, he's just going to give that up. Ooh, double kill. Flog will find Flock. And Gush will get Flog in return. That is a tongue twister right there. People have similar names.
Did Ash also sells seashells by the seashore?
Exactly. They also pick pickled peppers.
Ella wasted a lot of the attacker's time there, and it's already 1 minute 30 on the clock.
And he got a kill for it.
Significant process, yeah.
And because it was Jackal specifically, he's able to just keep being annoying.
He can rotate back,
Yeah.
and he can still waste their time. Legend is a great aim fragger. He knows he can do that.
I'm pretty sure before the rehost he had like 9 kills, or 8 or 9 kills.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He did really well on the other map as well, playing as Ash. This is the local Ash Ella main. You can't hear anything?
What's happening? Who can't hear anything?
Someone in the chat, I don't know. Are they asking for rehosts, or
I don't know what's happening.
we never get told anything?
We don't.
We're just stupid casters.
This is why sieging the chat log so I can like go back and see what they've been talking about.
Why would you put a chat log in?
Because this is a game on a computer in the year 2017.
Nah, Ubisoft know what they're doing. Anyway, after that tangent,
Yeah.
a lot of defenders.
We have those often. Ooh, dropping Gush will find Blue, not prepared for the Ash to aggress onto him. Slash in the hallway will get the refrag as the Ash sprints right into his face. That is Diffuser. Now, 1v2 as the Glaz is down. That is Terillion will go down now. Last man standing is Slash as he sees the Habata coming around the corner. He will get the flick shot onto him. Defenders will win technically round 5. We're rehosting again apparently. Very well. Wait, you can hear now. Never mind. Okay. What? Hello? Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Are we good?
I think we're
A lot
good.
of rehosting going on here. Okay.
Alright, I was gonna say the same thing. Apparently we're good.
Okay, we're playing tellers. So, there's your book. I mean, you can pretty much predict what an attacking team is going to play here. A Thermite's kind of interesting, though.
Excuse me.
I would have honestly expected like a fuse or a sledge here. But,
No, I think that Thermite is still strong for attacking this site. You're able to open up the open area wall and still give your team lots of a sight line to be able to take advantage of. That's quite good. You can also open up this stairwell here, looking out towards the main stairs. That's also really good for a plant. Like Thermite is still useful on this map, although less so than the basement site.
the castle's kind of interesting for this site, just because I would only really consider castle for this if you had a castle mute.
I think that he'll be used to maybe play an open area. That's what I want to use it early. Okay, so like the castle barricades are still really quite good just for castling off this window and this door, so that the person playing in here against the Thermite or against that rotate hole cannot be flanked, at least not as easily. That is still really strong.
From Legend, on the
drone?
top bit in archives, he's on one of the shelves, I think, to your left.
My left.
Yeah. I think he just managed to get it up there.
Lovely. I like that. And we will see Castle at least close the window off. That's quite strong. We'll see a presence coming out from Protested here in the open area as well. Upstairs, we'll see Blue aggressively trying to take control of this upstairs in the Skylight Stairwell. He's already shot down that door. It does not look like he'll be meeting anybody in his immediate vicinity. He'll be able to take control of that with relative ease. I just zoomed out. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. It does not appear that any members of the defending team will be playing up here to try to stop him. So now already up to the other part. Legend will get shot multiple times here from what I will assume was the main lobby, I think?
Yeah, it must have been.
Twix shot him up from the main lobby. That's clever, I like that. Looks like he will not see Twix for the return fire. Ooh, the Nitro Cell will find Terillion now from Gush. I'm not quite sure where that was. It looks like it was from the basement through the hatch, I want to say?
Yeah.
That was clever, I like that.
A weird roaming strategy. You don't really see Mirror as a roamer, but that Nitro was certainly, straight on target, and getting it onto Hibana this early, that's pretty big.
That is big. Ooh, and the Echo Drone will get taken. Speaking of things that are big.
I mean, the extra is kind of small.
Alright, look. One of these days.
There goes Jackal.
There goes the Jackal to Flock. It looks like that was on the main stairs coming up from the basement. Twix will also get a kill onto somebody, but I can't see that right now. Legend will get a refrag on the Flock, and Flog will go down to Twix. 2v4 now in favor of the defenders. It's not looking good for Powerhouse now, as Legend is quite low.
It's okay. They have Ash. She can't die.
Well, but see, now she's going to, because you said that she couldn't.
Well, that's true.
You just killed her. This
I'm
is why
sorry.
we can't have nice
That's
things.
my job as a caster. I'm supposed to kill people by looking at them.
No Thermite charge for you, as it will get spotted out through the wall and get denied. Looks like Legend will look to see if he can make people move around on the site through that verticality, and immediately they both will go down to a crossfire coming out from Gush and the Echo. Anthony, I'm sorry.
The main thing there was that it was a really weirdly, like, the picks were pretty conventional, but the way that they played it, especially from roaming, like, you really don't expect people roaming Vault, for example, when the objective is tellers. You're expecting people upstairs, so you're going to pick the Jackal, you're going to be looking for footprints upstairs, you're going to be looking for those roamers upstairs, you're probably going to waste a lot of time doing that, but the roamers were lobby, the roamers were Vault. Then they got some really good picks. The lit onto Ash really early on, the pick onto Hibana through the hatch with the Nitro is insane. Those are some really interesting plays there from Protested, and I really like those kind of plays when we see that kind of weird roaming that pays off in these games.
Very, very good when you're able to catch the attackers off guard. It makes them waste time just trying to understand like how they need to react to what's happening to them if they haven't seen it before, and that it could just throw a team off so much. A very significant game changer. I like this Legion pick here. giving information to see where they're going to push in. Already a goo mine will get put down on this back door. And on the back alley window. Does appear that Slash will want to play in here and possibly get wall bangs playing in his breaker. He's able to guard essentially both.
Seen a lot of Glaz in this particular game. We don't really see Glaz that much, to be honest.
I think that Anthony just likes Glaz because we've seen specifically him play it quite a bit.
Sure, and yeah, he did well.
He plays it well
with Glaz. Yeah, I'm not gonna blame him for playing Glaz. I'm just saying it's a very unconventional pick, but yeah, it's a good operator to play. It can really throw defenders off because the smoke goes down and you're like, that's Glaz, I'm running away from this
wild
angle.
legend has appeared. Let's see if they got told the hallway was clear again. Flock's drone will spot him out. He will get the Twitch drone, so that's something at least. I'm surprised that they're not trying to wallbang him right here through. Ooh, Twix will get shot by Legend through the. That should not have happened. He will get refragged almost immediately by Gush, but that is the Ash down. That was...
yeah, well, I think we might have to rehost again, because that was Ash headshot.
Flock will get a kill on the Flock. Stop killing each other, this is annoying. And that means that 4v3 now. Yeah, Bolo, but it's honestly worse. I can't believe they've done this.
Cracking out the memes. That's where you know it gets serious.
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. I have to be funny somehow.
It's kind of weird as well, because they don't really have anything to open up the floor, other than breaching charges, maybe, but none of them carrying breaching charges, other than the Ash and the Twitch, who are both dead.
Ooh, the Glaz will go down from, looks like it was, below! I like that! Trillium will find two, actually! Ainsley and Anthony both will get picked up from below. That is an awesome angle. I would not in a million years think to look down. Gush will get picked up as well. 3K from Trillion. He was just not prepared.
No one prepared from Jaeger. Holy
I guess that they just didn't tell him where he was, or...
Well, I mean, there's no kill cam, is there? So...
No.
He might not have known. And he was smoked.
But it looked like the Glaz was fighting him when he died. Like, after the first man got... I don't know, maybe not.
And maybe he wanted his teammate to die. We don't know what's going through his mind.
Maybe. The 20's in the mail.
So it is 4-2 now? To Powerhouse?
Yes. If Powerhouse wins this, we will go to Decider.
And what's the Decider again?
Decider, I'm not sure. I'll have to tab out and check after this round. I keep forgetting to.
Alright, well, I've got you distracted. Mirror play again on this. Like, obviously, the mirror is the meta strategy here. But, as we've seen before, if a mirror gets popped by a Twitch or anything else, you've lost your angle. You've lost your whole advantage, and you have to play completely differently then. I'm wondering if we're going to see a Garage Rush here as well.
Did they mess up the mirror plan?
Interesting.
They might have just messed up the mirror plan. It looks like they might. Yeah, it looks like they did.
Yeah, they did.
That is unfortunate. However, they still have the Rook to hold down this far angle from B. It is not the end of the world. The ACOG will bring them justice. Looks like otherwise relatively standard here coming out from the defenders wanting to reinforce the open area hatches. It looks like Gush will get the main lobby hatches as well. However, he does not have a lot of time left. They might get interrupted here if the attackers are able to spot this out and react to it accordingly. Legend going for a pretty aggressive push in the main lobby might spot him out as he tries to finish up his duties.
I think the sort of advantage you've got to look at here as well is that when the attackers drone, they go, hey, that hatch is soft, we can push this. And this might be what Legend's thinking here. He knows those hatches were soft when he last looked at them. He's going, hey, I'm going to push onto here and I'm going to Ash Rush straight onto it. They won't expect that. But then he gets there and they've been reinforced straight like 15 seconds into the round. And then you just kind of stuck. Because what do you do then?
Looks like Legend will want to gain control of this upstairs, make sure there's not any Orbis coming to mess with his team as they go for a relatively strong push here into the first floor open area and dining room. 3 members of Powerhouse getting utilized for this push. Hatch will get opened up by the Hibana promptly. Grismont mine will go off. That will inform Flock what is happening above him. However, he will not be able to make anything happen with it. Another Grismont mine will go up in its place to inform him of any future pushes. That is the Ash getting hit now. Just barely missing his shots on to Ainsley by that doorway. Attempt will not work out. Legends wants to make this push happen. Gush from the long angle will just barely miss his head as well. Twix will find Flog now across the map here. Ooh, under the blue stairs. I like this aggressive positioning here, just barely missing the head of what I think was Blue as well. Using this camera to see when he's going to time his push. Blue, ooh, will get immediately shot as Twix pushes around that corner. Now Slash getting extremely lit up, however he will fall. Finally, his rampage will end. Slash over very, very low for that kill. 4 members left for the defenders now against 3, one of which is a very, very dead Thermite.
Powers know that they need this round, and they're gonna try hard for it. There's the pick that
Legend,
they need.
he wants it. He's not giving this up that easily. He will get flocked on the Ella on those stairs. Slash does have Diffuser, but the Toxic Babes might just prevent him from doing what he needs to do. He does not have enough HP to really soak and try to make a plant happen if he's going to get smoked. Plant will go down. Nitro Cell will come out from the Mira. He will fall. Habana nearly dying for his sins with him. Very, very low. Mira will most likely spot him out through that wall, where he will not quite go down just yet. Last man standing for Powerhouse, and he will go down. Defenders win round 4. We are now in overtime. We need to rehost for overtime, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You should probably tell them that, yeah. Yeah.
If they... Fine, just play. Just play.
Fine. Seeing a sledge here from the attacking team.
Trying to be official, they're like, no.
There's a lot of salt in this game. I can feel it from
Yes.
here. I'm not even hosting.
Let's see what goes down.
Well, you see down here, you know, life is salt, the walls are salt, ceiling is salt, and to a certain extent, the air is salt.
Do you embrace the salt life?
Well, I play Rainbow Six Siege, so I have to. Yeah, it seemed pretty standard defense here. Obviously, overtime, you don't really want to fuck about with stupid trying to mare break strats. You just want to play it safe. You want to secure those wins. Although it didn't really work out for them last time, so what do you do here?
I think that we'll see. I'm honestly not sure. Like, it's the defense has been working for both teams relatively well. I'm not, like, just the basement itself is just so difficult to win as an attacker if executed well. Just because, like, you have the smoke to prevent the plant, you have the nitro cells that can come in over the top. It's just it's really hard to make that happen when there's just so many ways that you can be stopped.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just a matter of it's a matter of having enough people and enough time to make the smoke have to waste his charges.
I think something that applies universally over Rainbow though is you need entry frags to pretty much take any site, and this is one where it's absolutely essential. Getting those entry frags early on, killing roamers or killing anyone on the site is gonna secure you the ability to push.
Legend and Twix wanting to fight again. They've had a lot of these so far in the game. I like this positioning here from Legend. Not quite what Twix will expect. He will get headshot. Legend very, very low however before his pick. Anthony now coming around from the other angle. I wouldn't be either. Over Anthony, baby's first eyeballs. There's not a lot Legend can do here if he gets spotted out. Anthony just waiting for that push from Legend. He will go down through the smoke! Legend.
But will he know that?
Legend the Legend. I don't think he will. No, he sees the blood. Yeah, he sees the blood trail. He knows he's there. But I was going to say, there's no way that he's going to get away from that, because somebody was right there. Okay, he will get picked up by Ainsley.
But that's 2 huge picks early on.
And then Flog will find Gush as well on the blue stairs. Like, if Legends got away with that after, like, pushing out to get the glass, I would have been mad.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely insane.
Flock will find Trillion now. 2v3 in favor of the defenders. Flock just playing on those blue stairs. Possibly not quite what Ainsley will expect here. He will get Diffuser. And move around to link up with his buddy. Or will plant the Claymore to make sure that that flank is at least secure from audio. Double Claymore. They're looking for picks, but I do not see Powerhouse falling for this.
No, not at all. They're just going to play it safe. They have the numbers advantage. They know they're not really going to be able to take sight. They're just playing safe angles. Here comes Bender.
Shot coming out from Ainsley into the smoke. He will go down to the smoke grenade. Sorry, to the Toxic Babe.
Killed by Toxic Babes.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. I mean, the amount of headshots on Ash there has been this game has definitely done well for Legend here.
Yeah.
But he did play a little bit too greedily there, and he did pay for it with his life. But it didn't really matter. He got the glass, he got the Ash. That's all you really need. That's his job done. You can die after that.
It was so big, him winning against that glass. Like, he absolutely should not have won that.
I think maybe something he could have done better there is he could have potentially just impacted behind him and just left the site, but I'm not sure if he had impacts.
Not sure. I think I'm pretty sure he either used them all or brought barbed wire. I didn't look for that, so I'm not quite sure.
Well, the team player Ella always brings barbed wire, and Legend seems like a team player kind of guy. So.
Yeah. Personally, I prefer Ella barbed wire usually.
Well, my headcanon is that Legend is a cool guy who brings barbed wire.
Oh, of course.
That's my headcanon.
He's a legend.
My fan theory. Yeah, he's a legend, exactly. Gotta live up to his namesake.
3 members of protested on the upstairs. Does look like Twitch will back off from that, but I'm going to assume that at least Flock will roam up here to slow down an attacker push. But no, it'll back off from that. I don't really see anybody trying to hold this upstairs. That's interesting. A stark contrast from what we've seen previously. All 3 of these hatches have been reinforced instead of opened up for rotation, which suggests to me that they will attempt to try to hold this open area, and it does look like they will. With the rotational from that upstairs window, Twix will get lit. I like this angle. That is clever. See if we can get a shot of that. Oh, that is really... I've never seen that before. That is really cool.
Yeah, that is a nice angle from Legend there. And he's going in.
Oh my god, that was a dangerous, dangerous game that he just played right there. Open up that roof to see if he can get a pick on from below. He will see the Mira, but she will back off from that. That is the Mira window down, however. That is significant in its own right. The hatch below will get opened up for a rotation, it does appear. Yes, and the Mira will opt to rotate just like that, as well as Twix. We'll give that up. The basement Mira looking to see who he can find. Meanwhile, upstairs, significant presence from Powerhouse, opening up all the sight angles that they so desire. That Jackal shotgun, a pocket buck. Just opening up all the angles that he wants to have. Flock will find a pick on the Slash, however. That is the Thermite down. Flock on the flank as well will get a kill onto Blue. That is 2 kills so far on his rampage. Legend now has to make a play. He will not make it himself. 4 kills from Flock. Trillion, I keep putting the R in front of the Y. Last man standing against 4 members of protested here. Ooh, barely through the wall. He will get picked up by Anthony.
And they're all dead. It's a disaster.
That flank from Flock, just devastating.
Absolutely beautifully played from Flock there. Really got the kills they need to completely turn that round away. I thought they were going to lose that. As soon as that mirror window went, I thought that was it. There's your hold gun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on match point now. If Powerhouse wins this, we will go to decider. If Protested is able to secure this round, they will win the series. Let's see what they want to pull out of their pockets here. Powerhouse on the defense does have that advantage going for them.
Yeah, but Teller's arguably one of the hardest sites to hold. Simply because...
Compared to basement, certainly. Absolutely more difficult to hold. We'll see what they decide to do. I like the Monty pick as well. It's difficult.
It's unconventional for this site, right? Because they know that they've got to go Tellers, right? So you're thinking, do we need a Monty here? But a Monty is really powerful in pretty much any site you can play, and we already know that we saw a very, very aggressive Monty in the previous map on Clubhouse.
I'm interested to see what they decide to do with the Monty here, like where they decide to deploy him.
Here's my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to push from front door and use Monty to cover angles from lobby and upstairs. Push from that angle while also simultaneously pushing from upstairs, and they're not going to do that because I'm completely wrong. I don't know anything about this game. They've instead opted to spawn.
All of them will go back alley. From that, we'll go up onto the roof. I'm interested to see what they decide to do with all of this. Alright, well, early push here into... Okay, so they're going to use the Montaigne to push out the roamers, I guess?
Oh, so well, I mean, Ella has caused a lot of trouble for this team. The Legend has certainly proved that he's a great aim fragger. And Monty's a great pick here to sort of force him out, and here he goes. Can't stop the Monty.
He will get picked up by the aggression from Twix, both Flog and Legend going down. That is really, really big from the both of them to go down this early on. 2 minutes left, 3 members left for the defenders, 5 members still alive for Protested. This is a lot of time that they've just bought themselves. Over Slash on the right. Twix does not know he's there. Slash might be able to make the play here. They're both... He will hear the Ash come around the corner. He will end his shot. That is Twix down.
Goodbye, Ash.
Goodbye, Ash.
And that's
they know. I'm pretty sure that at this point they know where that Legion is. Maybe not. It does not appear. Okay, yeah. They know where he is. Okay. Shooting through that wall. Does appear
maybe
that...
Legion's thinking, do they know where I am? And then bullets start to come through the wall next to him.
Slash making sure to just get out of there. He's not wanting that anymore. It does appear that they opened up that wall with the thermite, however. That is something. Gush will get team killed by Anthony. That is tragic. I'm not quite sure what happened with that. Ainsley will kill Terillian now. 2 members left for the attackers, 4. I'm sorry, 2 members left for the defenders, 3 for the attackers. English plus with Slash around this corner in the goo mine there. That is a pretty strong answer to the Montang. However, it does appear that they will want to go through a push through this stair wall. A lot easier to make happen. Flock will now getting aggressive on the Montang. This is what he loves to do. Wanting to push out Blue here. He will go down to the SMG-11 on the legs. That's Montaigne down. 30 seconds left. 2 attackers still standing. They're going for the crossfire now. 1 man door, other one stairwall. Ainsley will get denied by the Toxic Babe. Just read that Anthony will as well. That is the last of it, however. Going around the corner, he will get picked up by the smoke now as well. Just getting a little bit too aggressive. All you have to do is go for the plant. I'm not sure why Protested has been doing this so heavily. Both players so very low, and the shotgun from Blue will secure the map.
Could not have been closer. So low on from both of them. 1v1 in the closest of spots on 4-4 overtime match point. Damn. And that'll secure the side for them.
And now we go to Decider.
Are we going to be casting the Decider though? Because the next games are about to start.
I don't know. I will ask. Alpha. I would like to finish the series out, honestly. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna finish the series, which I am excited
Alright,
for.
excellent.
Invite to game. Flock and so that's protested. Where is Powerhouse? There's Flog. See, they're both the captains too, which makes it even worse. Oh yeah, what's our decider map? Let's find that out. Give me 1 second and I will fix the overlay as well. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Where's the pen? There's the pen.
Flag's having issues.
Third map is Cafe.
Well, I mean, you did.
I mean, I did.
It was pretty forceful.
Alright, luck. Try again. Okay. I guess we're having some difficulty. I'm just going to rehost the lobby, since it may be...
I mean, if you're having difficulties, it must be on your end, because this is
Yeah.
not a working game at all.
I mean, I don't know.
Working
Like
as intended.
it might be... I'm just going to rehost, because maybe that'll fix it. and before server maintenance. Right, let's see, invite him, and invite the other guy. There we go. There we are. Yeah, that's better. I think it just bugged out. So yeah, Cafe. I like Cafe. We don't get to cast Cafe very often.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get to go to cafes very much, you know, not with the economy and everything.
I see what you did there. Yeah,
You know, I've been having this,
Powerhouse
since we were talking about bugs earlier, and if that was a glitch or not, I've been having this weird bug recently, where when I play Blackbeard, and I use his ability, I get a shield on my gun for some reason. I really hope they patch that out, because it's kind of a broken glitch.
Yeah, well, you
Really.
know. Working as intended.
Yeah.
Even though it's a glitch that doesn't belong in the game, it's an interesting gameplay mechanic, right? Like it's fun to play against, right? It's fair.
It's fair, yeah.
Yeah, it's
In a one-shot headshot game, if you can't be headshot, then...
it's like glass seeing through smoke. Like there's counterplay.
God. I hate that so much.
See, you ruined it though. Like we were being passive aggressive, and you were just like, "No, I hate it."
No, Glaz, I draw the line with Glaz.
Okay, that's fair.
But, like, the thing that annoys me is when I talk to people about it, they're like, oh yeah, but, you know, thermal sights are a real thing in real life. Okay, if they're a real thing in real life, why does no one else have one? Why is it only Glaz?
But, like, Let's go!
You can't argue against that. Who's attacking on this site, by the way?
Powerhouse is. Alright, yeah, Powerhouse isn't ready yet.
Contact is ready. Let's go. Are we muted, by the way?
No, they can hear us.
Ah. Good.
Really bothers me
I stand
when
by
people-
all of my statements about.
There needs to be like a setting that I can have on that just like mutes the lobby by itself, because like people just shout random stuff and it's really annoying.
There was this guy in casual earlier who had a diamond as his
They're ready.
profile picture, and he was unranked.
Ready? Okay, cool. Let's go.
Triggered everyone. It's great.
What happened in the chat? Oh well.
The same, like, what's happened?
Okay. Well, we're now on the cider map for the series 1-1. Whether this map takes it between Powerhouse, Carbon, and Protested GG.
Yep, bar cocktail lunch, pretty standard play for this. I think this is probably one of the
Who do you
hardest.
think will
sites to make.
win this map?
I'm not really sure. I think this suits I think this does suit this Powerhouse's playstyle more, just because they tend to play pretty towards the meta, and this is probably one of the hardest maps in the game right now. Especially this site, if you play it correctly, it's almost impossible to take. Because there are so many angles that you can hold just to stop people jumping on you.
I think that either Protested will win the map, or Legend will win the map. If Legend shows up, I think that Powerhouse will be able to pull this off. If he doesn't, I'm pretty confident that Protested will secure it. We'll see if I will eat my words or not, however.
I just want to shout out Unjust from Potenza, who's watching, and he had to forfeit his game tonight.
Feels bad, man.
Silence for him.
It's okay, we still love you. Feels mega ultra super bad, man, indeed. Ooh,
yeah,
fog
I like this
on this window. Let's see. Ooh, dangerous game is being played here. Will fall to the smoke inside. Gush will get rid of him. That's the Twitch down. No answer left for the mirror window. I mean, it's worked for me.
Yeah, it has worked for you. Complete bullshit. The Slash already on red stairs. Pretty aggressive play here from Thermite. For someone to drop this early and have no one contest it is kind of strange.
Where did they
but there is a lot of barbed wire.
Where'd the mirror windows go? There's one. Where's the other one? Did they not place one?
Let's play find the mirror window. I guess not. I mean, you
ooh, drop from Legend will find Anthony on the Echo nearly immediately. However, he will get refragged by Ainsley on the mirror. Drop from Blue will find Flock as well. Now in the piano room, getting backed up by two members of his team. Twix on the flank. Claymore on that landing. Blue waiting for that flank to come up through the corner. Twix still wants it. He's waiting for his moment. Hopefully he does not miss his chance. He only has one shot. Alright, I'm done. Shots coming out from the mirror will not connect with Slash as he looks to push him from a different angle now. Grismot Mine will announce his position to the defenders. See what Twix is doing. Still on those stairs. Gush will find Terillion with the shotgun. Let's make that push. Twix is now on the flank. Will down one. Last man standing is Blue as he pushes around the corner. He will get down by the Jackal. Drop shot. Ooh, as well as Gush going down. That just got turned around.
For the revive? He's got to know mirrors far away.
I think that his best play is to go for the revive and then like use and then have one of them cover the other, because if not, it risks way too much. Mirror last man standing against two members of Powerhouse.
20 seconds. Gotta move quickly here.
The rotation.
Get that pick.
Blue will not get picked up. That was Ainsley's kill right there. Just waiting. Slash will recognize this and look for a plant elsewhere. No, they're going to commit now. Blue going down to the Vector. Nitrocell will not secure it. Slash going for the drop shot. It'll be a close one. Shotgun will secure the kill onto him. Ainsley with the 2v1 clutch. First round. We'll go to Protested.
By Ainsley or 3K?
3K.
Yeah. Really well played there by Ainsley. I think the most successful thing about that round is killing Legend as soon as he, started his killing spree. Because he could have done a lot of damage dropping there. Absolutely.
That if that fight went differently, that would have been like essentially an immediate victory for Powerhouse if they executed that attack well. But fortunately for Protested, they were able to stop it. Yeah, Skillbeard coming out from Anthony. I think he's had enough.
Anthony's deciding he's going back to Vietnam. He's got his camo on.
They're in the Christmas trees, man.
Always looking for this guy named Charlie. The Legend does play barbed wire. You just saw it right here, right now. He just put down barbed wire.
Barbed wire confirmed. A cool dude.
Cool dude.png. Yeah, I think these are pretty standard strats. here from Legend. This is a very sort of meta play. I'm interested though because we didn't see a Blackbeard only attacking from last round, but we are seeing a Blackbeard now, and I'm wondering if he's gonna play Windows or if he's gonna play Skylight.
I think that most likely the Blackbeard will be played on the Windows, because like the Skylight is already pretty favored for the attackers. I don't think that the Blackbeard shield will make or break that, but a Blackbeard on one of the Windows I think can really make a difference in trying to force defenders off of positions.
Or Twix can drop somewhere, either Skylight or Red Hatch, or just repel him and just go for a quick jump. And he can get some serious damage in and allow Blackbeard to jump in behind him, allowing Blackbeard to hold an alternate angle from where Ash is pushing.
Very similar strategy coming out from Powerhouse, nearly identical to Protest, where they will actually put down both mirror windows, it does appear. Slash going to put down his on the bathroom window. However, I'm pretty sure this can be taken out, I'm quite sure, from the south windows, if I'm not mistaken, or at least neutralized rather well by a Blackbeard. We'll see if the attackers can realize this and play around it. Now, already a minute off the clock. Nobody currently inside the building that I can currently see. Well, Blackbeard is indeed on the Skylight, at least for now. We'll see him use his flashbangs to neutralize the ADS. Relatively standard play. Already opening up the piano. This is the entry that we need to see coming out from Protested here. They've got the opening that can now move safely into the piano room, with Slash wanting, of course, to prevent that from happening. Mirror window, of course, is very difficult to deal with, and Trillian on the inside of the room, waiting for a push as well. We'll see what he can make of this as he exchanges shots with Flock, as he will get very, very lit. Flog will find Gush now on the flank. He will not get that mirror window, as Trillian will be here to answer that. However, Trillian does not have anywhere to go with Anthony on that window. Blackbeard, just too much for him. Flock will secure the kill onto him as he wiggle worms around. That will most likely be the mirror window going down here. Slash not really having anywhere to go at this point, essentially stuck in that bathroom. He'll make it up. He'll make it out. Good for him. Down the Whitehall. Over that is piano room now. It's pretty safely in control for the attackers. 35 seconds left.
Yeah, they've wasted a lot of time just trying to get Cigar Lounge under control.
And a very low Flock. Blue will get a pick onto Ainsley. And will down Anthony in return. Twix just barely missing Blue's head. Last man standing with that piano push. Flock will get the kill onto Slash on the flank. That's two members going down for Powerhouse. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. It's Legend, however, on the flank. It's up to him to see if he can make this happen or not. He will get the kill onto Twix. 2v1. He does not have Diffuser. There's not a lot he can do at this point. All Legend has to do is stay alive, and he will. Defending team will win this round as well. 1-1. Very, very close indeed.
Yeah, some really, really great frags from both teams, but particularly from the Mirror, I reckon. Because, you know, Mirror played it really, really safe on the Cigar Lounge there. So, I think it was good.
Blue has 5 kills. Damn.
Blue's been doing very, very well, but he has died twice. Died both rounds. I think he got fragged by Twix, though.
You know who hasn't died twice? Legend hasn't died twice.
Legend hasn't died twice. Well, he can't die.
Yeah, he can't die.
He's the Legend.
Yeah. Alright, we'll now see Protested want to play in the piano room.
Block is also a team player, Ella.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah, he just put down barbed wire in dining room doorway.
Barbed wire is, of course, the best gun in the game.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Was he Mirror in the hatches? No. Could we see a Mirror hold here in Cigar Lounge? That would certainly be interesting.
See what they decide to do that's special for this, because Train Room, at least historically, has been a very reliable site to defend. If played well, if you were able to hold this piano room for a significant amount of time, the attackers just do not have enough time to make a push work for the site. If we're able to see Protest to defend this for let's say a minute and a half, or maybe even a minute 15, that could make such a big difference for if Powerhouse can secure this or not. And we'll just have to see how they're able to execute it with 3 members upstairs getting utilized for this. Or Flog, the Blackbeard truce has been broken. 'Tis a dark day. Dark day indeed.
It's an unwritten rule, really, of competitive play.
Ooh, Twix! That was almost a headshot. I'm not quite sure.
I don't think Twix quite realised that the window was open. All that Blackbeard was sitting there waiting for him.
Twix will be about less than half HP now in that piano room. Flog will want to back off from that. His shield is lit. The jump out will come out from the bandit. He's not ready. He is expecting the Blackbeard on the window. He will be denied. Did he predict that and play? That is brilliant.
No, I think Blackbeard just took cover while he wanted to switch shields and was like, "Oh, hello there, bandit." Actually, no.
I would like to live in a world where that was on purpose, because that would have been really cool.
My headcanon is that it was all calculated. Yeah. He did the maths in his head and realized Twix was going to jump out. It timed it perfectly.
He is the real Jedi.
Yeah, he's playing 5D chess over there.
Yeah. 800 IQ plays.
Well, you must watch Rick and Morty.
Oh, of course. He injected the Szechuan sauce. Trillian will find Ainsley. Want to push in a very caught-out Gush. He's being pushed from 2 different angles. He will opt to back out from that and not die for his sins. 50 seconds left for Powerhouse to make a play here. They are equal in... I'm sorry. They are equal in numbers.
Yeah, but you still got that Blackbeard. He's basically 2 players.
You have the Blackbeard. That is correct. Flock going for a flank here on the red stairs. I like this. If he can pull it off, it could really make a difference.
Flock the flanker?
Flock the flanker. So they're not quite ready. That is the Blackbeard down. He's got his pick. He's backing off from that. That's what we need. That's what he needed to see. Grisma Mine will prevent a counter push. On the white stairs, we will see Slash. He will ever back out from that. Jump down. He will miss Flock barely. We'll see around the corner. That will be Flock down to Slash 1v2. Slash does not have the time and will fall to Gush. That drop shot on the Flock was spicy.
That was incredibly spicy. I'm amazed he managed to get it. I think Flock didn't quite expect him to be prone. I think that was the...
I wouldn't have. That's fair.
Yeah. I wouldn't have expected the Thermite there to be either. Of all the operators to jump down from the ceiling, you don't really expect Thermite to be the one.
The sneaky snack.
Yeah. Kind of interesting there, though, because they played very weirdly on the roaming game. Like, if it's 3 versus 3 and there's only a few, you think it's like 50 seconds on the clock, you don't really expect a roamer to come back up red stairs and try and get a pick. And I think Blackbeard was okay in not realizing that was going to happen, but really someone ought to be covering the flanks and not exposing themselves like that, even when there is such little time on the clock. You should always expect that.
The defenders certainly had an advantage when that was 3v3 there with 50 seconds left. But Flock's flank there, getting rid of that Blackbeard and making them waste a lot of time trying to play around if he was still there or not, secured the win. It made it happen.
Definitely. It reduces your confidence as an attacker, right?
Absolutely.
If you're trying to organize a plan and one of you dies, when you're already 2 men down, then where do you go from there? I'm liking this Echo playing the cigar.
Is he going to spawn peek? Ooh, I like the aggression. I don't think he'll find anybody pushing from that angle, but I like the aggression. We will see every single member of... Ooh, Gush will find Legend as he peeks outside on the Ella. Where?
I think he jumped out.
Where's his body?
Oh, maybe inside?
Oh, wait, hold on. Was it like on this window? Or was it in the...
Bakery?
Wait, it was in Bakery, wasn't it? No? Am I crazy?
I think we're both crazy.
Where was he? Wasn't upstairs, was he?
No?
Am I insane? I might be insane. I don't know.
I've
Well,
no idea where I was playing.
Legend just died because bullets got shot out of Thermite's gun and they magically found him. I have no idea where Legend is. Trillion will meet Gush in the hole. Oh my goodness.
He sees it, he's like, no, I'm good. Goodbye.
That was
I'm
so
out
close.
there.
Oh, and he'll jump out and we'll find Gush. It looked like Gush was ready for that too. Black people will jump down after him, we will not secure Tyrillian Claymore. Not quite what he expected from death. Gush will reach out and pull Tyrillian with him.
Is that part of Gush's plan? Put the Claymore down and just run away?
I'll come up, I'll let him kill me, and then the Claymore will get him. Don't worry, guys, I got it. So, would that be a 900 IQ play? Twix up here on the first floor. A lot of ground to be taken up here. Twitch drone will, I believe, take out one of the mirror windows if I heard that correctly. Let's see if I am right. I am right. We did it, team. Blue will get Flock as he wants to push down from the upstairs. Refrag will come out from Ainsley, a very, very low Ainsley, I might add, on the sledge. Blackbeard, however, outside, doing the Blackbeard thing, locking down that window. Twix just barely missing Blue from that main lobby. Slash will get lit up by the Vector. Blue around the corner will finally down Twix. The drop over. Ooh, Slash will save his teammate's life here. Blackbeard versus Slash. I'm not quite sure if he knows that Twix is down or not. And he'll move now to get up his teammate. He thinks the Blackbeard's wanting to push it through the window. That's now 2v1 in favor of... Ooh, he will find one member, but not the Blackbeard. Anthony securing the win for his team. A valiant effort by Powerhouse.
Yeah, really well played there by Blackbeard to lean and shoot. Really played into his character there. But, yeah, I think there was a lot of downing, but not a lot of realizing there was downing. Especially the drop. That was interesting. That, I don't think Smoke quite realized that was happening.
I think that it's also just a matter of, like, the Smoke was fighting 3 people. Like, he had so many things to worry about. He just couldn't worry about that, you know, about the guy dropping as he was trying to secure the kill on the Twix.
I think once you're getting pushed from an angle and you're stuck in a corner, your options become limited right away as a defender. You can't rotate, you can't move around, you can't peek. You've really just got to hold an angle, and even then, they already know you're there. So if you manage to trap a defender like that, it's almost game over for them, unless they can get a rotate from someone else.
I think that a big reason that we're not seeing, like, any fancy plays coming out from either team is just, like, this map isn't played very much anymore. Like, at least for me, like, I haven't casted Cafe since I think before the league.
Really?
It's so, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, there is a reason it's the side map, right?
Yeah.
But also, from what I was saying at the start, this is a very, very hard map.
It is a hard map to play, but, like, we're seeing ranked strats, essentially.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, and that's... It's just the symptom of a map that just doesn't see play.
The Ying is interesting. We don't see Ying a lot in Contender League.
Flock will find Legend immediately. Both players getting very, very low from the exchanged fire. Twix on the aggressive route will not get a kill onto Legend as they exchange fire. Legend, he wants those picks that he got on Bank.
But it's not going to happen on this. The hallways are too small, the map's too small as general. It's kind of hard to rush when everything's so small.
Waiting for Twix to get aggressive around that corner. Flock will get a kill onto Flog on the basement here, it looks like. Possibly not.
I think he ran out.
Did he run out? Hold on.
Yeah, he impacted the garage, maybe? No. Yeah, he shot that, and then maybe got a kill onto...
The bodies are just gone. Legend will find a kill onto Twix. He finally got what he wanted. He will get hit by the Grismont mine now. Ainsley would really love to secure that. However, Looks like Smoke's grenade will essentially cover his approach here. Now he's in Whitehall. No one really prepared to stop him. Nitro cell from Ainsley, and barely missing the kill. Ainsley securing 2 along with Anthony. Now 1 member left standing for Powerhouse here. Blue has to make a play. 3 members left. He has the time, and as we've seen, he definitely has the aim. It's just a matter of whether or not Protested will make the mistakes.
Into Blue's, scenario here is that 2 of the defenders are very lit, and Ying has a lot of bullets. Oh, sorry, Jackal has a lot of bullets. I think he's using the PDW, right?
That's not. There we go. Yes, he is.
Yes. So could work out well for him. Just spray and pray. But with 35 seconds left, you've got to be thinking, is this really...
Of all the operators that you'd want to have in this situation, Jackal's definitely one of them. Block on the flank. Jackal's ready for him, though. He will go down. That's 1 down, 2 left to go. And they're missing his shot. Anthony on the Echo. That'll be a pretty big factor here into whether or not he can clutch this. Mirror Window giving him a lot of information. However, 13 seconds left. Blue just might not have the time here to secure this win. He will see the Mirror around the corner. Not quite land his shots. Mirror will secure the win for his team. Ainsley with, I believe, a 3K that round.
It was a valid attempt from Blue, but this wasn't quite good enough. I think what really went badly for the attackers there is that they messed about outside for the longest time. They didn't try and secure Cigar. They didn't take this the way that they had been taking it. Like, there wasn't like a red drop almost immediately like there has been in previous LAN rounds, and you can't spend that much time in these games. You've got to be a lot quicker. And I think that's really what went badly for them. The dog play, I'm liking that. I'm liking that because we've seen on both sides people getting lit up to these early engagements really quickly, and Doc really sort of helps ease out of that.
We're on match point. This is a stark difference from what we've seen in the first 2 matches. Powerhouse is just under practiced, it appears, on Cafe.
Yeah, for sure. I said, we are seeing a ranked strat here. This isn't really something you see that much in competitive play. But
I'm interested to see what Legend plans to do down here in the pillars.
He's still got 2 Grismolds with him. I'm thinking he's gonna run out and put a Grismold down.
I like the aggressive decision making here, like the aggressive play, but I don't think it's going to work for him here. Like, protesters, they're going to expect it now, especially after the last attacking round where they got him. Although I'm not quite sure exactly where they got him from.
Got him.
Got him. Got him.
Well, the juicing operator where he buries the bodies as soon as he kills them.
Grave digger.
And Ash with the attempted bait there for the raffle. He seemed pretty confident no one's going to jump out here.
We'll see a Blackbeard out here on the window. Anthony, very proficient with this operator. And the drone bounces off the window. That is tragic. It's okay. He has time. He's going to go get it. That's still a wasted time, that definitely makes a difference here.
Yeah, but the drone's more. Drone's definitely important.
The Baker.
Lounge.
I'm interested to see what he decides to do here in regards to a jump out.
Jump out. Yeah. A Jaeger jump out from Bakery would certainly be unexpected. We haven't seen it before.
He's thinking about it, but I don't think I don't think he's ready to go for it yet.
I think he's waiting for a more aggressive push, but if he waits too long, they're just going to repel into the Cigar Lounge.
Yeah, he's going to go for it. Will Trillion be able to secure this kill? Anthony getting very low, but he does not have the recoil control to secure it.
So
that is really unfortunate for Powerhouse, not securing that Blackbeard kill that they so definitely needed. Now it's exchanging fire with... Sorry, with... That's not Twix for once. With Gush on the outside window. Ainsley will secure a kill onto slash. Blue will wrap up Twix from the long angle. Trillion very, very low. Will fall to Flock in the Whitehall as he pushes around that corner. 40 seconds left for them to make a play. See, with the Blackbeard back up, they have the tools they need. It's a matter of whether or not they can execute this well. Thermite will go down to Blue from the pixel angle. That is also a diffuser. Blackbeard, however, will get hit by the Grismont mine, and Blue will wrap him up as well as he looks to move back. Flock will get the flank kill. Blue, last man on the site, will fall as well. With the drop shot coming out from Gush. Last man is Legend on the roam, and it does appear. Yep, he's downstairs with the diffuser. There's not a lot that he can do to stop that from his position. The Claymore. Ooh, he skips the Claymore.
Gives the Claymore.
And
Damn.
will get shot by Gush. That is the series 4 protested. Gush wasn't even looking at him on my screen. Wow, that was a hot flank.
That was
hot flick. That was a flick.
That was the juiciest flick we've seen this series.
That was glorious.
Really well played though. Powerhouse clearly not practiced on Cafe that much, but who can blame them? We don't really see Cafe that much. Blue definitely deserving the top fragger on his team with his incredible smoke plays, but just couldn't carry his team through that.
Some great frags, but the roam game from Legend just did not work out like Bank did. Well, that is our series. I think we'll be back shortly with your next game for tonight. Thank you all for watching. I've been Albatross, joined by Sternab.
See you later.
See you later.